Our children's growth and their progress stems from two distinct activities, planting and building. Both activities, coordinated in a timely fashion, guide our children to live successfully. This has been the secret to Jewish continuity, to inspiring Jewish education since we stood together at Sinai. Planting and building. Planting, carefully settling the seed within the ideal environment. This takes place organically at Hebrew Day. A visit to the kindergarten class and a chance to watch Mora Elisa Siegel in action opens our eyes to this beautiful process.
I was born in Wilmington, Delaware. My dad was a Hebrew Day School principal, similar to Rabbi Weiser. My mother also worked in education. We moved to San Diego 31 years ago. I started teaching in the preschool at Hebrew Day when my daughter was 3 and my son was about to turn 2. And I taught there for a couple of years before I took a break and had my third child, Rebecca, and I have been here ever since. For the most part, always working with kindergarten. In the beginning, it was easy. My children were here. All 4 of my kids are Hebrew Day graduates, and I was so excited to see them work their way through the school. I knew all of the teachers, and I couldn't wait for each of them to get to that milestone, whatever grade it was. And then I had to find a different way to find excitement here at school, and it was easy. Our school really allows teachers the freedom to kind of explore different ways of getting to the finish line. Kindergarten is nonstop. We're always moving, we're always doing. They challenge me to know something about every subject. It is truly the foundation for learning, and I know I take it very seriously, as does the rest of the team. And for us, being able to combine the Judaic and the secular together is really a dream come true.
Mora Elisa is one of the most dedicated teachers I've ever met. Creative, engaging, just really pure kindness and then some, always finding ways to reach her students, always finding ways to engage her students. She is my friend, she is my co-teacher, and she is a lot more than I can ever imagine.
Here in kindergarten, one of the things we focus on is how mistakes are made by everyone, children and adults, but how do you approach it? How do you move forward when you hit a stumbling block? And I'm so appreciative of all the support the school has given us to find our path each year and what works for each of our classes.
What's your favorite thing to do with Mora Elisa?
Oh, yeah. Replay. Coloring and writing.
What's your favorite thing, Healy? Direct to draw?
And I like direct to draw too.
But then I went to Stern College for Women, which is the women's school of Yeshiva University. And I was so lucky. I had the best professors, the best teachers, and I found out I love education.
Planting and building. Building, creating structure, coordinating with others, getting along. Moving on to a later stage of child development, we see the strengths and the contributions Coach Ray brings to Hebrew Day. Coach Ray organizes teams, coordinates playtime, and shapes and molds these experiences so as to build within each child empathy for others, resilience in handling challenges, and the ability to resolve disputes by talking it out.
Born in San Diego, California, went to Crawford High School here in San Diego for my high school years. Also, I went to San Diego City College as well. I did 2.5 years at San Diego City College. And after that, I started doing some traveling basketball and, working on the side, started playing a little bit. Yeah, ended up getting to Mexico for 6 years. I was playing across the border in TJ. I scored 50 points in the game, one game, and some guy came down and they came to see me and they offered me $1,500 a month to come to Mexico and play basketball. It started when my business folded. With my business partner, I used to have my own commercial cleaning business, and when that folded, I figured out, I said, you know what, I have to restart working again. I'm a single man, live by myself, and money started running short. So I answered the Craigslist, and Estelle put into the paper, and I came and met her, and me and her hit it off right out the back. So for the first 2 years, I was custodian here, and I would come in the afternoon clean, and Estelle looked at my resume one day and said, hey, are you a coach? I said, yeah, I coach sports. And she was like, would you like to coach? And I always loved sports, so I always said, if I get older, I want to give back, because somebody taught me. I would go outside and there was an older guy that come out here, try this, try that, try this, in different sports. And so when I got older, I said, I want to help some kids. And so when I got to here at San Diego Hebrew Day, I noticed our kids didn't get the same opportunities kids that I know in the public school gets. We all know in order to work at a job, we got to learn to work with people. So I always say sports helps you learn how to work with people, how to lead. So one thing I like to let the kids lead more than me, because it gives them an opportunity to lead when they get older. So that was one of the things I really loved about working here. I always have a belief, if somebody else did it, you can do it. And that's what I tell kids. I said, in the world we live in, if somebody else did, you can do it. So it's all about belief. And a positive mind is the first key. I have my shirt where I have positive minded on the back. And I tell all the kids, when you find a positive mind for yourself, you can do anything.
You guys know Coach Ray?
Yeah.
And do you like him?
Yeah.
Why?
He's very nice.
Positive minded, and he knows what he's doing.
He's nice, kind. He respects people.
As a coach, I think Coach Ray really instilled a lot of values in us in terms of having meet on the court and off the court. He coached us in a way to not only be good at basketball, but to also be good in life.
Coach Ray has this unique ability to make every single person he interacts with feel special. And on top of that, help them see what makes them special.
I do get some people asking, you work at a Jewish school? Do they treat you well? Do they do this? Do they do that? And I tell them, you guys don't understand, it's a family atmosphere. They treat me well. I can go to anybody's house and eat. I can drive kids home. One thing I really love about the San Diego Hebrew Day is the way the kids learn. I wish I would have learned this way. You give the kids a chance to lead. You give them a chance to do opportunity. We have these days where we do stores. Kids go and they create their own path. Making a difference really matters to me in the world, and that's what makes me happy.
Today, more than ever before, guiding the growth of our children, shaping their character is more important than ever before. San Diego Hebrew Day graduates young men and women each year who are distinguished. Their inner goodness has been nurtured and developed, and they have the strength of character to live well. We join in thanking this evening's honorees, distinguished Hebrew Day faculty, Elisa Siegel and Ray Mills.